Is this more of a pinch me moment or a I earned it moment for you?
Well, I don't know. It's there's definitely parts of this, and seeing this is kind of a pinch me moment, right? This setup and how cool this all is and how special it is a really cool deal. But I definitely feel like it's a weird feeling, right? I was a little boy racing, playing with diecast cars when I was 8 years old, watching Cup races on TV, and and everybody in the Cup Series has that moment, right, where you grow up and dream of making it to the Cup level. So accomplishing that is kind of almost it's a very fulfilling moment, but at the same time you realize you have a lot of work ahead of you and that it's going to be really hard, but like I said, I'm ready for the challenge. I'm prepared for that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and
there's rightfully been a lot of discussion about Dale today and his involvement with your career and how you've gotten to this point. Kevin said that really this whole process started by him giving Dale a call and seeing if it was okay to have that conversation with you. What can you explain really what your process was with Dale to get to this point? Because obviously there's a commitment to JRM and there's a focus on winning the championship there still. What conversations did you have with Dale leading up to this deal getting done?
Well, we've had lots of conversations over it, but like Kevin said, the initial kind of tip-off that really got the ball rolling was connecting. Kevin and Dale had conversations about it, and Kevin connected with me actually. I want to say at Media Day about it, and that kind of, I spoke with Dale about it, and then that got me into, I went and met with Josh Jones and KHI Management and kind of got, started, that was kind of the initial tip-off, as well as some people at, Brian McKinley and some people at SHR, Zippy, Tony, kind of going through the whole thing. And I think, from our side of things, there really was never a question that this was not a great opportunity for me. Dale was, fully supportive in his, and he said himself that, he thought this was a best case scenario for me and for all this. So, he's been there every step of the way. It's like I said on stage, he was there for me throughout the process of the replacing, the fill-in drive-in at HMS. He was there for that. Just for me, more as a friend, and just keeping me focused and calm. And it's just been, he was there for every step of the way, and I appreciate that.
Obviously, this is a massive day for you. But when you look at Dale Jr., he looks extremely pumped and excited for you. Talk about your relationship with him and how special is that to see how genuinely happy he seems for you.
Yeah, it's it's been obviously like a really special day, and we've it's been a lot of fun. I began the day at JR Motorsports. I addressed the company with Dale and LW and Kelly, which those three have been for me every step of the way for the last decade, and I would be lying if I'd say it wasn't emotional and some tears developing for us, talking about that and talking about the journey that we had to get to to this announcement today. So it's just very special. We we went to Dale. We did the Dale Jr. download, which gave us another opportunity to kind of just talk about this and talk about the journey to get here, right, that we make so much of. But Dale's just been so good to me over the years, and I'm just so thankful for him. And I think for this, as excited as I am today, I know he's just as excited for me.